Hey, Herman's here. In this video, I would like to show you how to launch your A/B testing stuff with a native Bricks. Let's see how it works. As you can see here, we have a link, and this is the version test 1. And if I put some stuff like this, testing equal true, another version appears. Let's get started. By the way, if you find this tutorial very valuable, so visit my website BricksBee.com and sign up to support my project. You will be able to find a lot of different stuff, components, templates, plugins, snippets, etc. Yeah, let's go to Bricks editor. I quickly prepared version 1 on UI and let's make some version 2. I would like to copy this stuff here, call it version 2. And let's change the style for a while. Let's say our goal is getting more leads via different form, because we understand that something goes wrong with this form and we would like to improve it somehow. Let's create a new div and paste here the new form. We can go to BricksBee and I would like to grab this dark form. Click on copy component and go in here, delete this one and paste in here. So I would like to remove this one, boom. Yeah, it works. The next step, our Bricks has to figure out what should be hidden, what should be shown. First, let's set up some class that we can trigger to hide it. For example, it could be like a version 1, version original. It means that we gonna hide original version and show the new version for our users. And the same making for this form. Great. The next step is to create this logic. We are going to version 2 element, it's heading in my case. I'm going to conditions, clicking on plus, then I select dynamic data, and here I'm writing URL parameter testing. For example, here could be any keyword you would like to, like AB or AB testing, whatever. I prefer just testing, and it has to have a field here contains, because in URL could be different stuff like UTM source, UTM medium, etc. And in this field, I describe the key, the parameter that will be trigger the following logic. Let it be true. Cool. Copy condition and pasting it for form version 2. Let's go to interactions. The logic is super simple. When the URL contains testing plus parameter true, we have to hide all original elements. Let's go to interactions, set up trigger content loaded, action hide, CSS selector, and we gonna paste here this class. Boom. Actually, that's it. It's enough to describe only on one element, because we trigger all elements with classes with class version original. Okay, so let's save and let's test. I open incognito mode and go into this page. Right, so we see this version test 1. If I add this parameter testing equal true, as you can see, there is a new version. And right now I can split, for example, from different campaigns. User can go to this URL with this param, right? And the rest of users can go to original version. So this is so simple. You don't need to set up any plugin to test and to figure out what version works better. Of course, professional A/B testing tools can work awesome. They provide more analytics, more data for big project series. But if you would like to figure out what kind of stuff works better on your landing page or some small website, this is the great solution actually. The following question might appear in your mind. So what's next? How can I define what works better? Okay, we can set up, for example, Google Analytics just for test. You can use any analytic tool you want, right? Yeah, let's test it. So for example, I would like to understand that from, I don't know, like BricksBee.com, I have some, for this user from this source, I have a different version, right? These forms, etc., etc. Let's go to the analytics. Of course, it's a fresh version of analytics. Sometimes it won't appear immediately. It requires time to be refreshed, right? And I'm going here to session start and for example, source and yeah, BricksBee.com. In this case, you can set up any parameter in URL just to define what's going on there, and then calculate your conversion to see how much leads you have, how much purchases, whatever you track, and then have an idea based on numbers you have what's going on, whether the new version is better or not. That's it. If you like this video, visit my website BricksBee.com. You can sign up and support my project. Actually, I have here great templates, so feel free to visit it, and yeah, hopefully see you soon.